Hey everyone.
Hey, Spencer.
What you up to?
Well, Spencer, it's the new year, and the new year's all about finding new hobbies and new activities, and a lot of people they say that around the second or third week of the year, people give up on their New Year's resolutions. Well, one of my resolutions was to find a new hobby, find a new way to stay athletic. So I'm
Okay.
getting more into tennis, Spencer. Um, And
How's that going?
I think that there's a lot of benefits to tennis, aside from just, the health aspects of it all. I've also heard people around the tennis courts say that you can find love at 30 and at 40. And if there's love to be found at 40, sign me up, Spencer. Get me on those tennis courts.
How good are you at tennis, Alex? Do you score a lot of points or?
Well, I mean, I think I score points. The thing is, they keep trying to, gaslight me, and I'm like, all right, I got one. And they're like, no, you got 15. And I'm like, all right, asshole. I'm okay. I know that I'm new to this, but you don't have to be a dick about it. I know I got 1 point. That's a pretty cool Pokemon to hook.
That's a cool
I'm like,
Pokemon.
and then when I score a second point, I'm like, all right, I got 2. And they're like, no, you didn't, jerk off. You got 30. And I'm like, listen here, ding dong.
Wait, do they call you jerk off or do they call you love? Like it's
I'm
30
assuming
love.
they're mocking me. They're mocking me.
Oh, it's sarcastic for
Well,
sure. I think that adds to the offense, really.
the way that the way that these people call the games, some people say they call me love. Other times they'll say, it's 40 shithead. So I'm assuming shithead is a score in the game, because
Yeah, no one would be
I don't
that
know.
mean otherwise.
So I didn't realize that tennis was such an aggressive game, but
That's why I play pickleball. It's a lot more relaxed.
you know what's funny, Spencer,
What's
is
that?
the nearest tennis courts to me. There used to be 4 tennis courts.
Mhm.
Then the park, there were 4 full tennis courts. Then the park took 2 of the tennis courts that are still tennis courts and just let people put nets up and make them pickleball courts, okay? So I was really irritated at that we went from 4 courts to 2 courts.
It's pretty bad. I
the
mean, as
whole
long as
place
it didn't
went
get any
under-
worse than that.
Oh no, it didn't. It didn't. Don't worry. It didn't get worse.
So please, go
than that,
on.
Spencer. It got astronomically worse than that. Then they did reconstruction and they got rid of the 2 tennis courts and they got rid of a 3rd tennis court. So now there's only 1 tennis court.
Bro. Doesn't one tennis court turn into 2 pickleball courts? You think they'd be fine with like a 2 and 4 sort of situation.
We caught the Pokemon. Spencer, I understand this, but I'm very irritated with this. This is fresh because this happened just a few days ago. Am I page 1 or page 2?
You're page 1. Also, okay, it's a 1'8", so it's still pretty sizable, but like, this fish is 26 pounds.
Wow. Bet that would, win us the fish catching contest in the first try.
If there was a fish catching contest, we would have won it right here, right now. Please, go ahead with page 1.
On the dark ocean floor, its only means of
Cation is its constantly flashing lights. Cation's a pretty good name.
communication. Yeah, I'm cool with Cation.
Yeah, we'll think.
I'm trying to look at chat here, but chat is not loading for me for some reason. That's weird. Anyways, I went to the
obscuring chat. Don't touch anything. I'm fixing the stream layout.
I'll bitch more about this pickle fiasco. So I go there, realizing that the 1 tennis court is full, and that now the tennis courts that I used to love playing on are now shit cobalt courts. So I'm walking by, and I very loudly, and I'll admit that this is quite rude. I was like, the person I was with, I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna have to go to this other place to play tennis that costs about $15, $16 to rent a court. So as opposed to the 2 free courts that used to exist at this public park. That as I'm walking away, I was very loud, like, "Welp, guess I have to go to this tennis center because apparently I can't play tennis here on one of the 2 courts because apparently this fad has taken away my court. And I understand I will get hate to the moon and back for this. But like I've said previously, and I'm quoting myself because sometimes you got to quote a real one, Spencer.
Yeah. That's
Once
where you're quoting
pickleball
me so
dies-
often.
Very true. Once pickleball dies, that's the day I learned how to tap dance, so I can dance on its grave. All right.
Why do you have to tap dance on its grave?
Because I
Like
already know how
that
to
isn't
dance.
part of the expression. You can just dance on it.
Well, I want to be, a little, throw a little flair in.
Okay. I can get behind that then.
So Bellsprout, seen on Route 31,
Vulpix, that's pretty cool.
impressively suave and debonair.
And Hoothoot. All right. Is there anything else we have to do in Johto? Talk to family or Elm? We did have to talk to Elm. He wanted to see the egg that we hatched. Do we care enough to show him?
Do we have the egg?
There's like a PC, like a town over. We can get it.
What monetary incentive for shareholder value does this provide to us?
We'll see what he has to say. Professor Elm. Hello, Spalax. How's the egg? What? It hatched? Wow. What kind of Pokemon is it? Please come show me. Now.
All right, if he's going to be pushy about it, I feel like we should just appease him. We don't know how much longer we have with him, so...
Yeah. Get it out of the way. If this is the
Get it
last
out of
thing
the-
we ever do
If this is the
interacting
last
with
time
Elm,
we ever
it's gonna be.
encounter-
Yeah. Let's
I don't
just.
even know what the egg was.
There's Frittata. Remember? Great name.
That's what wait, that's the egg?
Yeah.
Spencer, that was like 15 episodes ago.
Bro, remember when we got Tyrasadar?
That throwback. That was pretty deep into the news.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dumb fan. Course law.
Egg. Is that the egg?
A different egg?
What egg is that?
I have no idea. Anyway.
Yeah.
Upper
Moving on.
cheesy.
The names always bring a smile, don't they?
These are great.
Do we have enough?
Hmm.
Oh, we had to deposit. Who are we going to deposit?
Well, we gotta find
Oh, Frittata.
Frittata first. I think Frittata's in box 1, but I also have absolutely nothing to back that statement up.
You got a hunch. And that's as good as gold, Spencer.
Times like these. Well, it's box 3.
Well, I guess that hunch was as good as bronze. Or fool's gold.
Mm-hmm. Fool's Gold, very, pretty rock on its own right. Despite not being gold.
You know what else is in gold?
There we go.
Those pieces of, like, the balloons that have chocolate inside of them. Not real gold.
Really?
But you know what is real gold? The gold inside of the Goldschlager, that liquor that has gold flakes in it. So I had like a really big parking ticket that I needed to get paid. So I was gonna go to one of those gold for cash places. So I bought like 10 bottles of Goldschlager. And the first couple times I would take a big swig and like swish it around in my mouth and try to spit out the gold pieces. But that
that's
didn't
not
work.
efficient. Yeah.
I just kept swallowing it and it was cutting up the fuck out of the inside of my stomach.
Well,
So then I just took the
our
bottles.
bodies have a lot of like natural metals in them, like iron and zinc. So I'm
Zinc.
sure there's got to be some gold in there too.
Magnesium. We have magnesium, Spencer, which is what
Yeah,
magnets
that's-
are made of.
Yeah, magnesium, the magnet metal. Exactly.
But then I just took the Goldschlager and I just kept trying to pick them out.
Okay, I thought you were going to go a different direction with that. Let's see what Elm has to say. Spalix, you look great.
Oh, thank you.
What? That Pokemon? Dig, hatched. So, Pokemon are born from eggs. No, perhaps not all Pokemon are. What an observation.
What? Isn't this guy like the topmost like professor in this region, and he just now realizes that like Pokemon might be like platypus, where they're like mammals that have eggs? Oh, can we insert the Seinfeld, the down like the when they like go to the
If
apartment?
it isn't copywritten, then I will edit in the
I'll send you
as Ellie walks
I'll send
in.
you a bass line that sounds similar to it, so we can get. Keep telling us.
That works. Hey, Artemis, you okay? Okay. Anyway, there's still a lot of research to be done. Thanks, Spalix. You're helping unravel Pokemon mysteries for us. And now here, he's going to give us the monetary incentive, or literally anything at all, besides just a thank you. I want you to
He
have
is giving
this
us-
as a token of our appreciation.
What? He gave us the worst item in this entire game?
I kind of wish he gave us nothing.
This is worse than...
That's an Everstone. Some species of Pokemon evolve when they reach certain levels. Pokemon holding the Everstone evolve. Give it to a Pokemon. You don't want to evolve.
The worst item in this entire franchise. Spencer, can we go back about 15
You
minutes
piece
so I
of
can
shit.
slap the fuck out of myself for agreeing to go on this side quest?
Yeah, that was... That really killed my mood. You want to just call it a stream?
Yeah.
Start 2 weeks from now?
Call it.
All
New
right,
Year's
everyone, thanks.
2026.
No. We have too big, too better of things
Too big a mission.
to accomplish today. So,
Matters to attend to.
oh, exactly. Matters to attend and matters to kick the...
And attends
Yeah.
that matter.
Yeah.
All right, Frittata. See you never.
Well, that wasn't worth it. Let's go.
It's been real, but it ain't been fun, and it ain't been real fun. Lead pipe.
Let's go,
Where did they even come
Strappers.
from? Lead pipe. Where did lead pipes come from?
And then, if you've
Anyway,
noticed, box 3 is our... Box 3 didn't make it high on the list. So, we're going to change box over to box 1.
Yeah,
Where the real
I-
darknesses are at.
I'm saying, Spencer, I genuinely feel sick to my stomach looking through box 3. Were it not for the quality nicknames, I think I might have puked all over my microphone by now.
Mm-hmm. We actually would have called it a stream if that was the case.
I call this sick day.
Calling a sick day for your Pokemon
right.
stream. Hello.
What's up, Ellie?
Alex says, what's up?
What's going on?
What's the 411?
Can you tell her how?
She can't hear you yet. Wait.
Oh, can she hear me now?
She was asking what the
How about now?
411 is.
Hello.
What the 411? No, we needed to call 911 because we need to report a stupid side quest that we just did.
It was pretty bad. We got
How
an
long did it
item.
take?
Honestly, thank you for reminding me so I can throw this item in the PC and it doesn't waste our space. It took
Why can we sell it?
10, 15 minutes.
Hmm.
It's
That
gonna
included.
not be
There,
worth
there were a lot of
much.
bits involved. There was a lot of like riffing, and it all just
Yeah.
zaps away our life force, doesn't
Lots
it?
of item. We were talking about something pretty back and forth there. I completely forgot that side quest ruined my train of thought.
It ruined my appetite.
Let's just
we were
put
talking
that
about-
in there.
Can you ask Ellie if she can name every single metal? Oh, Ellie can hear me. That's right. Ellie, can every single metal that's found in the body? We got zinc, iron, and magnesium.
And gold, maybe.
What are the other metals
like
that
your
are
gold
found in the
tooth?
body?
Alex was
Gold,
just drinking
yes,
gold,
I
but
said-
I like yours a lot
I was-
better.
Gold
Drinking
teeth.
gold.
That counts. The liquor with the gold flakes in it.
What if you have like bionic knee, or like a hip.
Titanium. That's
Titanium.
gotta be in there.
You got- you
Titanium.
broke your hip. Yeah. That's all I got. You guys got the core medals.
All the big ones.
Yeah.
The big 10 of metals you find in the body.
On the food pyramid, it's wheat, grain, milk, or dairy, metals, coins,
Coins.
coins you find on the ground.
There was a story of the guy who like swallowed a bunch of magnets, and then he had like a bunch. He would like stick stuff on him.
Got superpower. What?
Remember? It's like
Dude,
a spoon.
that's a
He
great
just,
party trick.
That's so
He
cool.
just like had a bunch of like metal stuff in his body, so
That'd be a
he
great
had, like,
party
a spoon,
trick.
He just like magnetized onto him.
How long did that take?
Are you talking to me?
Is he eating like little magnets or is he eating like big
I
magnets?
don't
Is he
know.
eating
I just
little
remember
magnets
that was
over a long
story,
period?
Like back in 2015. No, don't even.
Can you-
Look, there's something wrong
Ooh,
with
do
him
it.
genetically where he had that, or was it?
Oh.
I couldn't tell.
Was it on one
like
of was it on one of those TV shows?
No, it was on the
Was it-
news.
Oh.
If you
Can you
look it
imagine
up.
like
Big if true. If I open up my browser, it might crash my computer.
I'll take a look.
That's where we're at, by the way, chat. In terms of technical
So-
difficulties. We haven't
Yeah.
gotten very far.
don't worry, we'll up our budget. So think about this, Spencer. You're at a party with this guy who has a bunch of magnets in his system, and he's like sticking like refrigerator magnet stuff on his stomach. You're like, that's so funny. And then he's like, hey, can I check out your DVD collection? And you're like, yeah, sure. And you're like, wait, don't, no. And he picks up like your wedding video, and he like wipes it on his stomach.
Yeah, this is my best friend. He has a pacemaker. He's been living it for a while. Never really had any issues
Come here,
with it.
bro.
Oh my god,
then you find, like, your-
I'm
Oh, oh.
bankrupt. All my credit cards are. Wait a second.
I found it. His name was Leo Throat-Lin. According to Wikipedia, scientists studied Leo's case and found that his skin had unusually high levels of friction, which may have created a suction effect that allowed metals to stick to him.
Are
Oh,
we going to the cave, Spencer, or are we going to Viridian?
Oh, we should do Viridian. Our team could use a bit of a level up.
he passed it down to his grandkids, so his grandkids are all magnetic
What?
too.
What?
Hey, Spencer,
That's so
can we do a
cool.
punnett square for this? Can we do a magnetic punnett square?
Yes.
I'll do it for you, Spencer. I don't want to crash it, so I'll crash my own stream. Sorry, I'll crash my own brain by trying to write a punnett square.
Wild. Why would he stick a knife to himself? That seems really dangerous.
Okay, I know this is not the point, but this is really funny picture. I don't know if I can. It's like he just like stuck a hammer in his face for some reason.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Bong.
Can you imagine if he's like an assistant for like a magician? He's like, I'm gonna throw this knife at my magician. Or if he's like remember, who was the guy that shot the arrow? That William Tell? What was that guy? Are arrows
the javelin
magnetic?
throwing episode of 1,000 Ways to Die, where he throws the javelin and then runs after it, and then he goes further than the javelin.
I don't remember that episode, but that was a really, really good show.
I love
That show was
That
very
show-
insightful.
I
That
watched
show,
it religiously
I
as
learned a
kid,
lot.
and I shouldn't have.
No, certainly it was on like at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mhm.
It wasn't even like a late night program. That thing
Yeah,
was
it wasn't
on,
like
during
a Nick
business
at Night.
hours. You know how like when
stay
you
up late
you
to
know you
watch
go.
George Lopez.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got a new follower. Spencer, we have a new follower.
Oh,
Chat is still not loading for me, but I don't know how to pronounce that. But thank you, new follower. You're,
welcome, new follower. If you send a message in chat, I'll give my best attempt to pronounce your name.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go shower.
Okay.
My bones are all sore.
Oh, I'm proud of you. I love your bones. Let's give it up for Ellie's bones, everyone.
Give it up for Ellie's bones. Ellie, make sure you want to grow up and get those bones strong. You need to eat lots of coins. They're part of the food pyramid. Lots. You
The
need your
$1
essential
ones.
metals.
The $1.
Yeah. Oh. If you
You're
eat
eating
Canadian
$1
coins.
coins?
Yeah, I have a whole
Dang.
bunch of stacks of them.
Wow.
Don't look at them. I'm gonna
Okay.
hide them under the bed so you can't.
Wait, that's where I hide my nickels and dimes.
I hide on the other side.
Okay, that works.
No, but Spencer, those nickels and dimes aren't for eating. That's your collection. The other ones are for eating.
Yeah,
That's my
I actually
quarter
use the other
collection from
side
every
for
state.
my nickels and dimes eating. So we'll untangle that knot next time.
Do you think coins taste better based upon which state they're from? You're like, a fresh Idaho.
Oh my goodness. Have you seen
You say
have you seen the new like the 2024 quarters?
let me finish this bit real quick, and then I want to.
Okay, we'll come back around because that's a
All right,
whole that's a
wait.
conversation.
So you eat quarters, and you get a coin, and you're like, waiter, bring me your freshest quarter. I want a 2025. Whoa, new Pokemon alert.
We've seen Dodrio. We had a whole bit about like whose head is who.
Oh, but that was a trainer. This is a wild one.
That's true.
Or was
Well,
it?
he's gone now.
Spencer, I might have been drinking that episode. Who knows?
That episode.
Which one? Waiter,
Wait.
bring me a waiter, bring me a Georgia from the year of my birth.
That's
And
not exactly
now.
how.
I just assume they have a collection of quarters in the back that they can bring me in.
No, they have
state that I want in the-
every 4 years every year they had 4 different states that were made. So
Oh,
it
that
wasn't
how it
like, yeah, like all Georgia quarters are from the same year. The ones that are just
Okay.
like straight Georgia on the front of it. The ones that are from places in Georgia, that's a different
Okay.
story. Is this the battle hall? Trainer house. The club. Oh wait.
the club for top trainer battles.
Top trainer battles.
Trainer battles.
Can you say the first part? Just trainer house so I can crop it in the right place?
Here, I'll say it and then I'll mouth it so you can work your editing magic.
Okay.
Trainer house. Don't cut me up. Ready? And 3, 2. Trainer house.
Okay, thank you, Alex.
If you put anything other than trainer house,
Hi, welcome to the training hall. You may battle a trainer once per day. Cal is your opponent today. Cal's back for a rematch.
dude, he didn't get enough punishment. A piece of me thinks that because we battle the same exact day, I traveled out here just so I could battle you. That we battle the same exact day, a Tuesday, or in the game's case, I think the game thinks it's Wednesday. We're gonna see the same guy.
No,
every
that was
time
because
we
it was
battle.
Wednesday last time we were playing.
Is it,
Remember-
Isn't it a Tuesday now?
2 streams ago? Last time we battled him, it was a Wednesday. Was it?
That wasn't the New Year's one.
New Year's was a
Spencer,
Wednesday.
New Year's was a Tuesday into a Wednesday, and we battled him before midnight. Did we not?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna ice beam this Meganium, and I think that should be
Yeah. Lights.
should be it for this one. Special defense road. Wait, ice beam is physical.
Spencer, how's the New Year been treating you?
You know, I had expectations that everything was going to be different, better, shinier, just all around a great, swell time. Boy, feels a lot like 2024.
Yeah,
How about you?
it'll do that.
Things
Yeah,
holding
pretty
up?
good. You know, we got the tennis thing going on. You
That's
know, I'm slowly. The past couple of minutes have given me a new fascination for coins and their.
I am really starting to
nutrition
consider
value.
eating coins.
On the next stream,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Please
bring one
do
of those
tell.
chocolate
What's
bars.
happening on the next stream?
No. Spencer, my team lost in the playoffs over the weekend.
I saw you on TV.
You saw me on TV? I got, thank you. I got a lot of good messages. I don't want to talk about it because I know on your aspect, but they, yeah. I was getting kind of boxed out by the other people around me.
And the
was trying-
mask,
you know,
the
you got-
big guy.
And yes, and the mascot. I was trying to find my window, you know, your space between two people, and they kept boxing me out. So my face was in the little corner. But if you watched Sunday Night Football, you would have seen me. I was in a shot.
Put your peepers on his side gig. This being the main gig, of course.
This is my main gig. Oh, my main gig being court-ordered Pokemon streaming.
Yeah.
So, yeah. As you can see, I'm in a white room with a window, but behind the window is just another bit of the white wall. There's nothing.
Yeah. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
we go. That worked perfectly. I was attacking the plant dude long enough for the light screen to fall so that Thunder Punch would do full damage against the Feraligatr. Anyway,
Flappy
watch me
Tap
just
That's
KO
gotta be
this.
worse.
Flappy Tappy didn't feel it.
Hey, do
His
you think when they
defense isn't
spelled
great, though.
Feraligatr? Oh my stars! When they spelled Feraligatr, do you think they meant to put an O but just didn't have enough letters?
Yep. Are there any
Okay.
Gen 1 or 2 Pokemon that have names longer than 10 characters?
Onyx.
Yeah. Okay, does anyone have a priority move? I don't think anyone's learned one of those.
You know, I think looking back, having quick attack, you know, on Flarence might have been. Were it not
Oh,
for the
yeah.
fact that Flarence's moveset has been garbage up until now.
Up until implying it has stopped being
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah.
Headbutt and
2023 to
Earthquake are pretty
present.
good.
They are.
Oh man. Feraligatr on speed. Oh yeah, I'm 8 levels lower. That'll do it.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Anyway. Ayo. 49.
Big ups, Flappy Tappy.
Just
That
a
special
solid
attack is
36 levels below red.
That's okay. We're getting what we came for. Explosion. Yeah, we're gonna switch.
Ego boost.
Honor battle.
Honor battle.
Let's run it up. You call out a Typhlosion. This is a Typhlosion.
Has it been snowing in your neck of the woods?
Yes. Not a terrible amount, because of, for some reason the planet's getting warmer. But we had a good 7 inches. It also snowed about that much.
Ayo. Spencer, when it snows, how are you supposed to see the coins that are on the ground?
That's
You gotta
the
get
best
your-
part, because coins, they'll have, like, when coins are too crunchy because of all the dirt on them when you pick them up
Oh
off the
god,
ground?
it's the worst.
Yeah, so the
Mhm.
snow
It's like an oyster.
covers them, melts, and then you have clean coins, so they go down smooth. Like a,
Yeah, they're refreshing.
yeah, like a gumball machine.
You-
the like
you
twisty
cra-
thing.
You swallow it like an oyster. Like you just gotta. Do you eat your coins? Do you unshell them? Do you devein your coins? Do
You
get
get
the
coins
feedback
with the
out of your-
peel, like the ridgy part on the outside. Like a
Do you
kiwi
get a
fruit.
peeler? Do you slice your coins or do you eat it whole? Coin a la mode.
I used to grind
Coin
them,
a
but
la-
I just kept ruining my blenders.
I lost, darn. What you gotta do is you gotta have coin flambe. You gotta set your coins on fire. $10,000 just for beating 3 pathetic Pokemon? Wow.
I mean, they were pretty good Pokemon. Our team is just better.
Sorry, they weren't pathetic, but compared to us, they were pathetic.
Yeah.
We made them look pathetic by comparison.
Let's see. Fresh waters for you.
So, when we go back into the cave, we need Flash, which is a pain in the butt.
Flappy Tappy gets Flash. We might
Oh, we
try
caught
an
Flappy Tappy
accuracy
Flash.
stall with Flappy Taffy. If we feel
Yeah,
up to it.
whatever. Yeah, no, that I I am bestowing that honor of figuring out the strategy when it comes to like X attacks and X speeds. I
We
will
have all those.
entirely.
Does tech support know we're streaming? Should we tell him?
Is spent. I haven't seen chat, so even if I don't know.
Sown Biscuit said hola in chat. Sown Biscuit's a good friend, though. You know.
Son Biscuit was our new follower. So, Son Biscuit, what's up?
Check, please. Hyper potions, sure. While I'm in the area. And then, what else we got? Okay, more hyper potions. We need a revive, because that's the only odd-numbered thing that I care about buying. 48 is perfect for... Let's do two full heals, one Ultra Ball, and a clean 2 hyper potions to round us out to a cheeky 27 big ones.
27 big ones. Wow. You know, Spencer, usually I play video games to try to escape, you know, my actual life, but only having 27 bucks in the bank account's hitting a little close to home.
I mean, you can think about it like we only have $27, or you can say we have $27 that we can chow down on our way to this battle.
That's why I only have $27, Spencer, is because I keep going to the bank and I'm withdrawing, and I'm like, can I get this? Can I withdraw $100? And they're like, sure. And I'm like, in dimes. And they're like, okay, can you come to the back with us? And then I walk with them, and you can hear my stomach go. When I walk through the metal detector, it goes.
Because of all the coins you've eaten.
What the hell are we doing here?
I went the wrong way. Cool
Gun to my
bird.
head, I don't even think I remember how to get to where
Can I
we
not
were
fly
going.
to...
Oh no, do we have to go back through Viridian City?
Yeah.
Well, that's a buzzkill.
Right? Oh, it's not that way.
No, that's a barrier.
I think we should be able to get there just with our current team. If I toss on a repel...
Well,
I don't feel
our
like
current
walking
team, a wish and a prayer.
that. Repel. And mad strats.
Hey Spencer, Pokemon question.
Emphasized like that.
So,
Pokemon answer.
in the area of the game that we are right now, in Red and Blue, the first generation,
Yeah.
the Pokemon in this area are like level 5 and 6. Yet when we play through, the Pokemon in this area are much higher level. Do you think that...
They're like level 5 and 6. I have a Repellon, so I can't check. But, yeah. They're super...
Okay, well then, in the water, like between the between Cinnabar Island and Pallet Town, the Pokemon in that were very high level. Do you think that, like over time, like people that are just starting their journey in Kanto now have to face these really high level Pokemon? Just over time, the Pokemon get stronger just through battles, and that
if
we
they
just
do,
like got
it sure
in on-
doesn't show. Because their
Yeah, I'm
teams are
saying.
still pretty
crap.
pretty bad. Super Rebel. Yes. Go over here. Down that way. Over yonder. Up there's the Pokemart. And then, is our team correct? Looks like it. Who do we want to lead with?
Yeah. In the cave or in the battle? Didn't we?
In the
okay,
battle.
So
I think Clarence.
you think Clarence? So you think that Red's gonna come out swinging with Venusaur? Didn't Red start with?
Pikachu. because we have Earthquake.
Oh, right. It was when Red threw out his Snorlax is when we got some real trouble a brewing.
Yeah.
Because
Which is a good point. We
Snorlax.
have to find the right Pokemon to set up our team on. Like a Pokemon that is strong
Okay,
enough to take some
let's
hits, but that we can still go down.
the Pokemon that can take the most hits is. Oh my, this is going to be interesting. Oh.
A Golduck.
Yeah, stop wasting our time. Professor Elm already did that.
Cool Bird is
all right,
actually pretty
Spencer.
close to leveling up. So, I'll fight these guys.
Okay. All right, Spencer. I'm going to name you one of Red's Pokemon, and you're going to tell me what Pokemon we're going to use to counter it.
Okay.
Espeon. Okay, Espeon.
Dr. Giraffe.
Dang, he's good. How much did you wager? Snorlax.
Whoever counters Snorlax has to take hits. And also ideally be able to heal. Do we counter with our own Snorlax?
Well, the Snorlax knows the Snore rest strategy, which is what kicked our butts last time, because it just kept healing itself, which gave us time to heal, but then in turn became our Achilles heel.
That does mean it would give us time. Really? Oh, I'm using Steel Wing. That's why it missed. I should be using Drill Peck. Snorlax healing would give us time to power up our Pokemon. Whatever Pokemon we want to sweep, we should use it against Snorlax and like build them up in that battle. So, Cool Bird is my initial thought because Cool Bird has high defense.
One thing I can't stop thinking about, Spencer, is how Professor Elm, who is a professor, so I'm assuming he went to school for this sort of thing. Didn't know that Pokemon,
Well, that's why he gave us an egg.
eggs.
Because he was... Which...
He was like,
why does...
He was like, what do you think this does? Or what do you think this does? What do you think this will do? That'd be like giving, a kid in school, like, an egg from the grocery store and being like, what does this do?
It's pretty ineffective, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Because Flappy Taffy has the XP share. Wait.
We should give
No, Flappy Taffy just led. No, Flappy Taffy didn't lead.
Who?
Yeah, Flappy Taffy does not need the XP share. Flappy Taffy's our highest level Pokemon. Cool Bird has... No. Let me get Flappy Taffy.
A dazzling personality.
There's no good items I can give Flappy Taffy? Like a berry or something? That would have been nice to get. Anyway. Cool Bird, what you got?
Status, okay. Status, okay.
Focus Band.
The Focus Band is good.
Mm-hmm. Amulet Coin for Strappers. That's good. Nothing for Flappy Taffy. We don't have anything to give Flappy Taffy. A berry probably would have been nice, but put him on back in the box. King's Rock is great because it increases the flinch chance of Stomp, which Dr. Giraffe already has agility. What's Dr. Giraffe's defense stat? Yikes.
Hey, Spencer, by the way, I just got a text that somebody pulled the full art Mewtwo.
Bro.
The animated Mewtwo. And I haven't pulled squat recently. This
Yo,
is about
I
the Pokemon
wonder
trading
picked
card game.
the Celebi, not like the full art one, but like the shiny one with like the blue background.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna become one of those players.
What? No, I actually revised my grass team. I looked at the Celebi and I'm like, I'm going with Executor instead.
Executor.
I want to have fun when I battle. I don't want to make enemies.
If you play, exactly, you make enemies. Today, I battled somebody who was trying to combine the strategies of the Gardevoir and the is it Servine? Severine? How do you pronounce it? Ooh, I got a balloon. They had a Celebi EX and a Mewtwo EX, and they were trying to do both of the worst strategies in the entire game on me.
Did it work?
And I was like, no, I demolished them entirely, and I beat them with the Lieutenant Surge Raichu strategy.
Yo, Lieutenant Surge Raichu, it's kind of fun.
It's very fun. It's very fun. It is risky, and it really is like end of the game. You got all your cards on the table.
Yeah, bad. But
it's very unreliable. But
I really want Coolbird to get one level. I'm gonna swap him to first.
Okay.
Is anyone else close to leveling up?
581. 3403.
Nope. I gotta go to work. Put my business pants on.
So lunch. I'm gonna take the broccoli.
You could have the broccoli. Your broccoli, chicken, do we want to throw rice together?
I can do it right now.
Everyone give it up for Ellie for making rice, so I have food to eat tomorrow.
Let's freaking go.
Let me turn up the game volume a little bit. It's kind of low. Okay. Not you. Not you. Nope. All right. Well, let's get Coolbird a level and run into this.
Let's get Coolbird a
Chad is
level
ready.
and run into this. Chat, are you ready? Chat silence
Chat
speaks
isn't
louder
not
than words
ready.
ever could.
So that's
Chat
that's
didn't
enough
say
for
they
me.
weren't.
Mhm.
Exactly. I will take a stunned silence over an awestruck rebuttal any day of the week. Spencer, did you like my DIY boba from earlier today?
I did. That was impressive. The saran wrap
Thank
over
you.
a red solo cup. Was there ice in it?
Saran wrap. So I made the coffee, or I had the coffee, it was hot, and I put it in a mug, and then I put some ice in the mug, just a little bit, just to let it cool down, because I knew that if I poured it right into the solo cup, it would probably melt
Oh yeah.
all over my counter.
That wouldn't have been a good idea.
Now you tell me. So then I poured the coffee into the red solo cup. All right, 43.
Nice. Whew. That's
And
the
then I put-
defense stat we're looking for.
Thank gosh. And then I was leaving, and I had the coffee in this solo cup, and I was like, now it doesn't seem very smart of me to drive around with a red solo cup filled with coffee in my cup holder.
Yeah, might not be
so I
great.
took No, it would not have been. So I took inspiration from, from how they do it at boba places, and I put saran wrap over the top of my solo cup and pierced it with a straw. And you know what? Nary a drop touched my car.
I'm proud of you, Alex. That's smart thinking. Thinking on your
Innovation that
toes.
excites.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to run from this. Nope. Because we are very slow.
Is that how the... Oh, let's go.
It's based on speed
Is that how
stats.
Oh, it is? I had no idea.
Yeah. Well,
I just...
we're leftover healing through this Donphan's attacks, so may as well kill it.
All right, Orlando. Take it home.
Wow. That is disappointingly just over half. So I'm going to be here for another second.
Do you make any New Year's
Bro.
resolutions, Spencer?
I don't remember. It might have been to keep track of things, but who knows? I'll just use roll out here. Fury attack again. Chill.
A Critical Fury attack. Oh my stars. Will this Fury attack never end? What did we do
Does
to...
leftover still
deserve
apply? It does nothing?
What? Flail? Oh my gosh.
This Dawn fan is taking it out of me.
Wow. I know tax day is April 15th, Spencer, but man, that was taxing.
That really took a toll. I only have 12 freshwaters. That's not enough.
Nowhere near.
We need 30, 35 probably. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Spencer, we need to get morale higher. That Dawn fan being this ominous omen.
I'm
Spencer.
going to run to the restroom and then come back
Okay.
with spirits lifted higher than ever
Higher.
before.
Wait, you run to the restroom. I'll get the spirits high here, and then I'm gonna run to the restroom, and then you get the spirits even higher.
Okay, I like that plan.
Can you do that? I think we're on this. All right.
Okay,
Ready?
I'll be back.
Break. Team. Wow. So my prediction is that we're gonna go into this battle. Oh, okay. Wait, his arm is still there. Okay, his arm's gone. Okay. We're gonna go into this battle, guns a blazing. We're talking like one gun in each hand, dual wielding, you know, and we're gonna knock down these Pokemon one by one. Sure, they might be 80 levels higher than we are. Sure, their stats might be better than we are. Sure, their attacks might do more damage. Their speed might be higher. Their accuracy is higher. Their special defense is higher, and they know moves that can provide defense for their entire team and even weaken our moves. But with all that being said, have they considered the power of friendship? Because I don't think that they have. And the moment that they even think about considering the idea of sniffing the thought of the presence of friendship, they would recoil like they just ran their car into a landfill. So, with all that being said, I want you to know that this battle's going to take it out of us. But you know what it won't take from us? Our friendship. Because that's something that can't be taken away. Note that when I say friendship, I mean the friendship between Spencer and the Pokemon and myself and the Pokemon. Because there is... the friendship does not extend to, you know... there's a reason that there's an ampersand. It's, you know, Spencer and... The and isn't, you know, implying that, you know, he and I are together in this endeavor in, you know, some mutual agreement. It's truly to just, you know, from like a restraining order perspective, keep the name Spencer and keep the name Alex separate. Like, I did not want my name anywhere near that. So legally, I was like, I need an ampersand between us. So note that when you read the name Spencer, you know, it's being read and, you know, just people have, you know, interpreted the name as Spencer and Alex. No, it's really just, it really is just play Pokemon. And it's kind of like a movie title, how you see like the names at the top, and those aren't a part of the title of the movie. Those are just like the people that are performing in the movie. So it says, you know, like Tom Cruise and Leonardo DiCaprio. You don't read the movie as, you know, Tom Cruise, Leonardo DiCaprio, and, you know, The Aviator. The movie's just The Aviator. The name of the show is just to play Pokemon. People don't seem to realize that because, you know, there's the Spencer and the Alex and the ampersand, but those are just names, and the ampersand is just, you know, you know, just stuff that has to be there, you know, just for legal reasons. It's you know all this, you know, tape, and you know, you just gotta make sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. So that's the only way we can do it is with that ampersand. So if it weren't for that ampersand, the and symbol, there would be no show, because I would have thrown such a fit about it that there wouldn't have been a second episode. I mean, if you go back and rewatch the show, you can tell in the first episode, like, the way I feel, the word seething with anger, resentment, just such vitriol towards being forced to do the show. This is a little behind the scenes, like a behind the music thing. you can see in the first episode, for probably I'd say 85% of it, my teeth are like being like grit. Like I lost a molar because I was clenching my jaw so hard. A blood vessel popped because I was clenching so hard, resisting the urge to just snap and leave. But then, you know, it would have been bad. It would have been, legal ramifications. So I sucked it up. But go back and watch those. Go back and watch those first couple of episodes. Right, Spencer?
Are you recommending people watch the first few episodes of our show?
I was saying it's because you can tell how much, how angry I am and how much I really don't want to be there.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Hey, I just want to before I step away to the restroom when we go to this battle.
Okay.
I just want to regale to you what I regale to the viewing audience. Is that I know you know this, Spencer, but I just want to make sure that I reiterate it because I have to make sure this point is clear. The name of the show, Spencer, is Just Play Pokemon. Spencer and Alex exist in the same way that when you look at a movie poster, you see like the actors' names at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted that. So the name of the show is Just Play Pokemon. Yeah. And I know we agreed on this with our lawyers, but the ampersand was the closest we could get to keeping our names as close as they are, like just keeping them together. So when you read the name of the show, it's Just Play Pokemon. Ignore the ampersand. Do not pronounce it as and you look at Spencer and Alex. You read that the same way you'd read you'd look at like a movie poster and be like, oh, Spencer's in this, Alex is in this.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure we reiterate that because that's what we both signed off on.
Yeah, no, I thought that was. I didn't think there was ever any like confusion about that. Kind of thought from the start it was always like, yep, Spencer and Alex play Pokemon. I didn't think it was ever like a combined thing. In fact, it's three different things because the reason the ampersand is there is because unlike a normal movie poster where it just has just the cast, Spencer, Alex, Spencer, Alex, it has to be separated by something due to legal reasons. We don't want people thinking that we're friends or like to associate with each other or really have a good time doing this at all. So
no,
I want to make that distinction clear. So three separate entities, four if you count the ampersand as a fourth individual thing. So
originally the name of the show was Spencer asterisk ampersand asterisk 2 asterisks Alex 3 asterisks play 4 asterisks Pokemon 5 asterisks, and each one specified that they in no way want to be associated with one another. The ampersand was just there as a legal ramification. The word play implies joy, and we really wanted to specify that when it came to play, it was play as in like we're pretending to enjoy this.
Yeah, it's more of like a football play. Like this is a task of accomplishment with an end goal, and that's what we're set up to.
You're like that was a good play, not play as in like okay. I just want to make sure. Regale the audience with your wisdom while I step.
So we're gonna talk strategy. We have.
Don't worry, I didn't talk anything about that.
Oh, I'm waiting for you to leave before I really get into it. Thank goodness. Did he really think that people thought that the name of the show was Spencer and Alex Play Pokemon? Because I thought this whole time it was pretty obvious that it was Play Pokemon, featuring Spencer and Alex. He's there too. But, he doesn't give you guys enough credit, chat. So let's see, we have Clarence. I want to really figure out who our special and regular defensive strong suits are. So Clarence is pretty all around. Cool Bird for sure on the defense. Dr. Giraffe is glass cannon for sure. Flaffy Taffy is strong as heck with special attack. Is that our highest attack stat? 133? Special defense is great. So we'll use him for Espeon, most definitely. Maybe Pikachu also. We can bring Flappy Taffy in if need be, because electric, resist electric, fire punch will be really good to throw in there. Flash. If we get off some flashes on Pikachu, then we might actually be able to set up someone that we swap in. As long as they don't swap Pikachu. So that's definitely a strategy there. Orlando Snorlax actually has really lackluster defense stat, but really high special defense. So that's an interesting combo. Really good special defense. Okay. So we can take some hits from Espeon. Definitely use them against Pikachu if need be. Let's go ahead and check what X items we have in store. Dire hit.
What X items we have?
Crit.
As in, like, items you've already used?
Yeah, items that we used to have but are no longer associated with.
They should show you after a battle, Spencer, every item you used and, like, what you used it on. And it should rate, like, how effective that choice was in the moment. So you can just really stare at it and, like, regret. You're like, dang, we really should not have used that awakening.
Like, oh yeah, that was a terrible decision on your part. I don't know what you were doing.
I would love, you know how, like, on ESPN, it'll show you, like, for, like, a basketball game or a football game, at the end of the game, it'll show you, like the winning percentage for, like, either side. And, of course, at the end, you know, it's, like, 100% for one team.
Yeah.
They should do that for this. So they should show, like, when we had the best chance to win and where it all went wrong.
What turn we lost any chance of actually coming out on top.
Yeah. You know what
All
turn
right.
we lost on, Spencer? It's any turn that we stopped believing in ourselves.
I thought you were going to say, like, when we turned out of the Professor Elm's lab in New Bartown.
Oh god, that's where all. You know, Spencer. I think going forward, we should change it from Spencer ampersand Alex to Spencer just like an N apostrophe.
All right, I'm going to get
Dude.
you in touch with my legal team, and then you guys can really hash this out.
Oh,
'cause
the Momo, yeah. Oh, son of a gun.
I forgot there's wild battles here. Why? We are in front of stupid dancing.
We
level
encountered a single
51
shiny.
Golbat. What were you saying?
We haven't encountered a single shiny, right?
Oh goodness, no.
Yeah.
We would know.
We would know.
I'm just gonna use a super repel because it's part of my
Wrong.
nature to use super repels when I take.
When you take
Oh, that was a
super
lot more
big-
than 8 steps. But it was level 51, so a super repel doesn't actually do anything. Let's see if we can escape. Hey, got away safely. Nice.
Got away, but we were grazed a little bit. Got away, but it was a close call. It should just say,
Nicked us
you
in
got
the leg
lucky
on the
this
way
time, kid.
And there's
Ouch!
more where
Got
that
away.
came from. You could come through here.
Yeah. Best not see you around these parts again. This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Okay, Alex, I'm gonna have you read this dialogue.
Oh, okay.
That was me being mean and just getting you to be quiet.
You know what? We should just spend an hour just you on that screen. You know, like,
Chat
let's
would
just
love
go
that.
off. Chat would.
Bum, 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 bum.
81 is crazy. What's the highest level Pokemon we've seen outside of this? I mean, aside from
51.
the level like
That
51
Golbat we just
Golbat.
fought.
You're kidding me. That Golbat was the highest level Pokemon we've seen in this entire run.
I think Blue had some higher Pokemon. The Machamp at the Elite Four was stronger also. It was level 55. Oh, maybe it can't attack. Well, I can't attack. Let's just, oh, if I heal, that's going to take my turn, and then he'll just Thunder again. Thunder is low accuracy.
restore?
One full restore. Giovanna would be pretty good on this fight. Immune to electric gives us a free switch out of Pikachu. Oh, that full restore is wasted. Probably should have just done a normal heal. Yeah, just a hyper potion there would have been plenty. But here we are.
Oh, Spencer, the ESPN chart, it's getting a little shaky. I can see it going up and down. Hey!
There we go.
Oh, my stars. Oh, my
Attack
heavens.
fell. I think
That's what
Clarence is
Charm does?
useless now. Yeah, because Earthquake isn't going to do anything. Flappy Taffy or Orlando?
Now we got. I mean, if
I don't want to leave
Orlando
with
could take.
right away. I think we
No,
give it some.
Orlando
some
and
buffer.
Flappy Taffy could both take a Thunder, but can
I think Flappy Taffy because electric is weak to electric.
Okay. Sounds good. But it failed.
Wait, what did it use?
I don't know. I looked away for a second.
That's fine. Fire Punch.
Oh,
That's fine.
my.
We're a special attacker. That doesn't bother us. Waste of a turn, actually.
Oh, that's pretty good. When does Flappy
How
Taffy
well
run
do
Thunder?
we take a Thunder? Easy peasy. Okay.
We take a. Ooh.
We take a Thunder to
Flash?
bang. What it looks like.
Dude, I'm saying. Oh?
I think
Oh.
four flashes should be enough.
You know, I'm here for it, Spencer. I'm here for this strategy.
Okay.
Oh, let's freaking
Just
go.
in case of a high roll crit. Drink that fresh water, Flappy Taffy, like it's a hot summer night.
As opposed to a hot summer's day, because the water would be hot.
And then... Next special.
Wow.
That's okay. We'll
Yeah.
buff that off.
Dude, dude.
That did 60
Little
damage
varnish.
though. I have to heal again. Because if it hits, gets that high roll and crits, that would kill us at over 100 health.
Wasting its turn, Spencer. Wasting
Honestly,
a turn.
Keep charming. I'm worried about what the other two moves are.
Well, one of them is Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt is really high accuracy, so that is actually concerning. Less damage than Thunder, so we'll be able to, like, come out of it.
Oh.
But
And Quick Attack.
Quick Attack
Huh.
actually did quite a bit. Okay.
That
Hey,
was,
go Lions. We gotta go Lions in chat.
Shout out.
Paralyze heal. For Flappy.
My team's out of the NFL playoffs, Spencer. So the moment that my team left,
You don't cheer for
I'm
anyone else.
truly-
You're no longer.
I'm just
engaged in
I
the sport.
sit back and I enjoy it all. You know, in the
ahead.
symphony of God's.
Boo! He's just bitter because his team lost. I would have been happy if
Whoa.
the Buccaneers also won in some alternate universe.
Honestly, I was just glad that both teams had fun last Sunday night because I was
They
rooting
did
for the
not have
Bucks
fun.
and the
I
Commanders.
assure you, it was not fun, Spencer. Fun was. I would not call
2020
what
at
happened
the
in that
bottom of
game.
the third. That's a fun way to.
It was a
round out.
good. It was a good game,
That's a good
but
game.
it's a good game doesn't mean it's a fun game. The game the college game we went to, Spencer, when it rained out and we blew
He's
them out, that was
sitting back,
fun.
like, impatiently watching. That's an engaging.
I am a neutral party now. I watch
He's a
from
neutral
afar.
party.
I watch from afar.
You're not gonna root
And-
for the Lions though? Come on.
I root for the whatever NFC team goes. I root for the NFC team, which is what
Okay.
the Lions and the Commanders are in. The Lions and Commanders are both NFC teams.
He's rooting for the NFC teams.
Because I'm an NFC guy. So we will see.
I have a bit more I can go off of. I don't think I need to raise accuracy just in case I get like. If I get sand attacked or smoke screened and I've previously used X accuracy, does that buffer? Interesting.
I'm gonna say I don't know. And we got a comment: have Commanders ever won? The Commanders, in their current name state,
Not
I've
as the
never won.
Commanders.
not as the
I was really.
Commanders.
They got
but,
pretty close with Washington football team, didn't they? I was really hoping they would scoop a win in those like 2 years.
Do you know who beat the Washington football team?
the Bucks? Because they
The
won the run
Bucks
streak.
on the way to the Super Bowl. Yep.
Yep.
So yeah.
Nice.
The Washington football team, the Washington Commanders, under their previous, name, which will not be uttered on this stream, they won 3 Super Bowls. They won those Super Bowls as the Washington. Wow, can't believe that was ever okay.
Oh, really hoping for more damage there.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about, Spencer, the old name for the Washington football team.
It's just gonna keep using Psychic, and if it gets a crit in the next like 4 attacks, all of that setup we just did was for nothing. But all we can bank on is getting a crit ourselves with Fire Punch, because it only does a third of its health. You think we heal and wait for a miss? Well, it won't miss because Psychic's accuracy is too high. Do you think we heal and just wait for it to use a different move?
I don't know.
I'll heal. Dan, I would like your input here if you're curious. I beefed Flappy Taffy's speed stat and special attack, and it has Fire Punch and Thunder Punch, but this Espeon only took a third damage from Thunder Punch, so not looking good.
I'm impressed that
could-
Flappy Tappy can take these hits on the chin.
Flappy Taffy's special defense is pretty good. Its physical is really bad though. So we could Thunder Wave and then hope that it immediately gets paralyzed. I'm pretty sure it's just going to use Psychic again though, because 3 times is pretty regular for a move within the range of PP before it decides to use a different move. So I'm going to do one more heal, and then I'm going to paralyze it with Thunder Wave. Our accuracy is higher, so we shouldn't have a problem hitting with Thunder Wave. If we do, we learned a very valuable lesson about how many X accuracies we need to use. One more Flappy Tappy.
Wow. Oh my.
Maybe it can't attack. No, it can attack!
Come on, Flappy Tappy, take it. Dang it.
Dr. Giraffe for or for Espeon. What did we say? How much money did I put in this?
Oh.
$27.
$27 in nickels.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Dr. Giraffe can't take that. Can it?
Dr. Giraffe is very low defense stats. Dr. Giraffe took it.
Dr. Giraffe took it.
We're still in
oh
this.
my gosh. Dude, ESPN, the little is going up and down. Oh my stars and stripes. Oh my goodness gracious.
None of our Pokemon have a priority move, so this is still going to be... Now it's special. Alex! Espeon's fully paralyzed!
Wonder who did that. Oh.
I'm not going to risk another rollout doing 0 damage. I'm going to keep using Shadow Ball.
Okay. I'd say keep
Or do
using
we
Shadow
heal
Ball.
and hope for another fully paralyzed? That way we can use agility. It's going to use... Red
it's gonna
has
use
healing items.
Red does have healing items.
So we can use this turn to agility so that we outspeed the next Pokemon, because we're only outspeeding now because of paralysis. Will Red use a healing item, though?
If he's stupid.
I think Red is going to use a healing item. So do we also use a healing item? I think it would be ideal. And then we'll be at full health. It won't attack this turn, so we can then stomp, hope for flinches or paralyses, the plural of paralysis, and then use an agility on the turn that it doesn't get an attack on us. Alright, it attacked.
Dr. Giraffe, please. Oh my gosh. Oh,
we have more health than we did.
Was...
Okay, let's just end it then.
Done and done. All the way to the bank.
Big money.
The Espeon Bank. Okay, now bringing out the heavy hitters. Oh, that didn't work. That did not work.
I think we have to bring out Orlando. I don't think anyone else can take it. Cool Bird, maybe, because Cool Bird has high defense. But Cool Bird doesn't have anything to attack with. Other than a dire hit and hoping for crits.
Dire hit. Dire times call for dire hits, Spencer.
Do we need Cool Bird for any of the other Pokemon? Fire type, grass type, water type. Grass type would be real nice,
yeah.
but we do have Flarence.
We could revive. Yeah.
I also probably should have healed Flarence while Flappy Tappy was in that grind lock with Pikachu. So that's not ideal. I think we need Cool Bird for the grass type. And it's going to be difficult to swap out of Cool Bird because then Snorlax gets a free hit. So with Cool Bird or Orlando to take the Snorlax. I think we'd lead with Snorlax.
Yeah, I think we leave with Snorlax. Because Snorlax can, take it on the chin.
Yep. Honor Battle. 25 is levels.
That's real honor, dude.
That's nuts. Body Slam can paralyze. So if we roll out and it body slams and we get paralyzed, we have a lot less damage on the Snorlax because it won't be able to ramp up. Same with if it just kills us before we do real damage. So I think we have to body slam.
Okay.
I don't think roll out is an effective move for us. Okay, it's raising special defense as long as we don't do a special attack.
What would be a special attack against Snorlax?
Flarence. If we brought Flarence in, it'd be a special attacker.
Or
None of these moves, though.
Okay. know we've been playing the game for a year and a half. I don't know what its special attack and special defense are. All I know is that they're really special.
It's only based on the type. So, like fire and electric, you know, like kind of things.
I like to
Those
think
are
I do.
special.
So it's like if the attack had a stem degree.
Sure. So rest, we're gonna die before we can use rest. Because it's gonna hit us to kill us. If we use potions and then wait for it to either buff itself or heal itself, but we won't know when to use rest because it won't be clear whether it's attacking or not. And healing like that is really unsustainable. Not just for the environment, but also because it can crit and then just kill us anyway. I think we honestly have to swap out into someone who can actually take a body slam. Strapress's defense isn't awful. Cool Bird can definitely take a body slam.
Could Cool Bird put any, do any damage to Snorlax?
Let's find out. No, he's not at
Do it,
full,
Cool Bird.
which gives me some reassurance. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you,
Cool Bird took that pretty well.
So, we are going to dire hit, and then we're going to heal, and then we are going to drill back. Heal up to full. Don't have Moo Moo Milk, so you're taking a hyper potion. This would be a good time to heal the rest of our team members.
Just in this gridlock with Body Slam and
Yep.
Cool Bird taking it and... Oh. Huh. Well.
That's okay. We'll heal past it. We're still in this.
Dude, we were never
Okay.
out of it. What's it gonna
As
do?
long as it
Paralyze us
doesn't
again?
crit. Cool. Now,
Now do we heal Clarence? What's that?
but if it
Spencer?
crits on this turn, then Cool Bird is dead. I think it's still worth it to heal Clarence, heal Dr. Giraffe. Do we need Dr. Giraffe for anyone?
Charizard, it's Lapras, and then
Lapras for Charizard.
Venusaur.
Lapras or Clarence for
Wait,
Venusaur.
doesn't he have a
Lapras is
Wait,
nice.
oh no, I'm sorry, he doesn't have a Lapras. Sorry, I thought he had a Lapras.
Nah, we have a Lapras. And then
We have a Strapress.
Blastoise. We need... Oh, Flappy Tappy's gone. We do have Revives, but I think that's going to take too long. Because that's a Revive turn and a heal turn. Unless... No, Flappy Tappy has a good special defense, but really bad defense. So we can't do a Flash stun like we did with Pikachu, because one turn will probably kill Flappy Tappy. Definitely, if it crits. So, Cool Bird... What does Cool Bird have? Fly might be a strat, but not while we're paralyzed, because it's going to take extra. I think we have to risk it, because 50% of the turns, until we decide our team is healed enough, we're going to have to risk losing Cool Bird to a crit. And the other 50%, if it crits, we can just do an extra heal and move past it.
Okay,
Okay,
works for me.
so
I trust
heal
your
Clarence.
judgment.
Okay. See, now we can go to the pack. Super Repel. No. Hyper Potion. Cool Bird. Then I do want to heal Orlando because Orlando is very tanky for special attackers, which fire and water are both special attacking moves. So, what do we got? 82. Hyper Potion on Orlando. We'll bring him back in the fight. Next turn, we heal Cool Bird, then we heal Paralysis, then we heal him to full, then we Drill Peck.
My thoughts entirely, Spencer. Couldn't have phrased it better myself. Wow, I am blown away at Cool Bird's defense being able to take these gargantuan hits.
It's pretty great.
Pretty great. Jeez. Body
Now,
slam
Body
again.
Slam only has 15 PP.
15.
So sooner or later.
How many hyper potions do we have?
10.
Sooner or later, it's gonna have to swap up its strategy.
So we heal Cool Bird, heal next turn, then we begin attacking. Keeping in mind that it will
Keeping in mind.
rest. And
On
we
its
just have to
laurels?
power through. Once it gets to low enough health, it's going to rest.
On its laurels?
Yes, on its laurels. All laurel of them. I think we should actually start with Fly, because Fly is going to waste move PP for Snorlax.
Good
Because now
point.
it's going to Body Slam, miss, and use that Body Slam PP. Fly doesn't do nearly as much damage, but when it crits,
a critical hit.
until he crits. That's what we were waiting for. Our team's back up. Strapress can try to freeze, or Flarence can go for the earthquakes. Flarence is weak to roll out.
Could Flarence... Okay, Flarence weak to roll out. And Flarence could probably take a Body Slam, but...
A Body Slam, but if it crit, I think it would kill Flarence. Strapress also has really good health, so I think Strapress is our best bet right now.
Okay.
Sing will actually prevent resting because it will already be asleep.
Okay. And then you
So
snore.
if Ice Beam does meaningful damage and it's already asleep, we can kill it in fewer turns. It's going to take a few turns to hit with Sing, though,
Why?
because it has terrible accuracy. Okay, if we heal, it's just going to hit us again, bring us back down to this much health. If we Ice Beam, we might freeze it. It might use a different move. But I don't think we can Sing. And I think we outspeed. It used rest.
Are you joshing me? That's all Ice Beam did?
That was pretty
Are you
bad. So
stinking
I think we have to heal.
kidding me?
Like revive someone.
Yeah.
Because this isn't going to work.
No. Who would have thought that Snorlax would give us the most grief here?
Cool Bird.
Cool Bird. Drill Peck. Fly.
Yeah.
Is revitalized. If he uses Snore, it might kill us. If he uses Snore, it might kill us.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, Snore's pretty strong.
Earthquake, Flarence.
I don't think Flarence is up for fighting Snorlax. What are we at? 64. 9 hyper potions. I don't know how the rest of the fight's gonna do. I'll use a fresh water.
Alright, let's see how. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I will
Why?
waste
Drill
one
back,
more
heal.
turn with a dire hit. Up the crit
It's
ratio.
not a waste, Spencer. It's a. Oh my goodness.
Special defense doesn't matter because we're physical attacking. If it uses body slam, we are going to need to be at full health. So I am using a fresh water.
Wasting its own turns. I think maybe it ran out of body slam, Spencer.
I think so.
Let's hope. Let's hope. Who'd have thought we would have just, in this stalemate, we would just hold our own ground and wow.
That was a crit?
It won't rise anymore. Let's hope it keeps using it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
If we have to
this is
just-
so tense.
Struggle recoil damage a Snorlax?
I mean, if we can just keep healing ourselves, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my heavens. Oh my goodness gracious.
That was tough. Missing kind of hurt
I think
there.
it's... Didn't do us any
Because
favors.
if it's asleep, it's going to be using less PP if it runs out of snores. So we really have to make sure its other moves run out first. I think
I mean, we're
rest
not
puts you
gonna-
to sleep for a set number of turns. Because it seems like it
Agreed.
knows exactly when it wakes up.
Are you sensing a pattern, Spencer?
Yeah, because every time it wakes up, it uses a move that isn't snoring. It's definitely out of body slams, though.
How many times can you use rest?
I think 5.
Spencer, if we beat Snorlax with a struggle, I was on my back foot there a moment ago, Spencer, in case you couldn't tell, but now I'm kind of... All right, I'm seeing the vision, Spencer. Hang on. I was kind
So-
of nervous a moment ago.
Right?
Now I'm
I think we're in it.
I want to see this play out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing the ESPN, the little ticker is going.
Snoring
It's just
misses,
wasting its
comes out
move.
to hit. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Gives it some damage so that when it wakes up, it has a reason to use rest again.
This is incredible. Oh, you snore again.
82 to 61. Even if it stays asleep, even if it crits, it won't do anything to us. I think it's time, Alex.
I think it's time, Spencer.
We're
I was
getting the
nervous a
team
moment
back
ago, but-
together.
We're getting the boys. Reunion Tour 2025. Wow. Hypothetically, our reunion tour, but it could also be our farewell tour. One for the road. Maybe that's what I'll name the episode.
I like that. Revive.
Well, that-
on
that-
Scrappers? Yeah.
No. We'll deal with that as it comes.
Okay.
As opposed to everything
Say
else we've
that
done in
one.
this game, which has been incredibly pre-planned, and everything's been down to an exact science.
Natural.
Nothing in this game has been improvised on the fly, shot from the hip.
Two
You know, they
fresh
say
waters
shoot from
left. I think they're both going to Cool Bird.
Cool Bird. Cool Bird's about to get MVP, bro. MVP honors in this thing.
I'll drink to that, Cool Bird.
Super Bowl MVP, Cool Bird.
One more fresh water for my homie. Let's see here. I guess we heal up to full health with hyper potions now. Dr. Giraffe. I feel like Dr. Draft's gonna come in handy. 101.
Ooh. I mean, I don't know how much PP does Rest and Snore have? I know we have Snorlax, but
We can't check in battle though, not unless we swap into Orlando.
which would be a waste.
Yeah. Actually, rollout might do more damage than drill peck, because I don't want to
Really?
waste the drill peck PP. Once it gets up to full power, is what I'm thinking. And then ideally, if it has more rests, it uses rest on the weak rollout so that the full damage rollout actually hits. Hyper Potion on Flappy Taffy.
Wow, look at this, Spencer, you methodical genius, you
Jeez, this fight.
pattern. Wow.
How much does Swift do?
Who'd have thought?
My morbid curiosity. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty morbid.
About what I expected. Swap in Orlando. This is no honor battle.
No, oh my gosh, this is Snorlax on, on its knees, shooting it in the back.
Actually, if I use rollout, you should just have to press Q, and that's it. I'll be right back. I can still hear you.
Spencer, this is not good.
Alex, what happened?
I didn't even get to press Q. Spencer,
Did it use snore?
it was a critical hit.
We can't stop using rollout.
It was a critical snore, Spencer.
We missed!
It was a critical snore. Why did you step away?
I was gonna get a bowl of rice. Okay, because we missed, we actually get control again. I will be right back.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not touching anything. This chat. This is what happens. Spencer steps away for threes of seconds, and this is the kind of nonsense that goes down. That's why he's in charge of all this. I'm just an accessory. I'm truly just a surveyor. That's why my name is second here. Spencer's 0 for 1 when he gets a bowl of rice. I swear to goodness, if Spencer gets a second bowl of rice and something goofy, wacky, or zany goes down, I won't do anything. I'll just seed in it. I don't know if can you still hear me? Can you still hear me from over there? I don't know if he can still hear me. I'm gonna assume he can. Dang it, he can hear me from all the way over there. Damn these sound waves. Why can't they just be like light waves? Hey Spencer, are you team sound wave or team light wave? I was giving the box CPR. Oh.
Team Lightwave.
Light wave. Well, light waves are pretty cool. Sound waves, which one is more bouncy? Sound waves or light waves? Microwaves. Or radio waves. Or milk waves. He said he was going for a bowl of rice, yet he poured milk into a bowl. So
Ellie put the rice in the
unless,
fridge and I didn't feel like heating it up, so I got a bowl of cereal instead.
Oh, okay. Did you heat up the bowl of cereal?
I also have apples.
Did you microwave your
I did not
cereal?
Heat up the bowl of cereal. That would be oatmeal.
Spencer, I don't think once in my entire life have I ever put a Pop-Tart in the toaster. I've only eaten them raw.
Okay.
I don't think I
it's gonna
realized
wake
that
up this
Pop-Tart.
turn, so we can actually use rest here.
Hey, Big if true. Spencer, that ESPN ticker. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, we can
So
also
what are we
check how
gonna
much
do?
PP rest has.
Oh, good point. Well, oh my. Who in chat has been keeping track of how many times the other Snorlax has used rest? Drop your answer in the comment section below, and we'll peer review your work.
Flappy
Spencer, how
Tappy,
angry did it make you?
Maybe?
For
No, Flappy Tappy's
Thunderpunch?
defense stat is low. Dr. Giraffe is cool bird.
is it Cool Bird again with the fly strat?
I think it's Flarence.
Flarence. Can Flarence take a struggle? If and when it struggles?
I think Flarence for the earthquakes and struggle. Hi, Artemis. Cat zoomies. I'm swapping in Flarence.
Spencer, how angry did it make you back in school when you would hand your paper off to somebody else to grade, and then they would grade your paper, and then they would be like, does it count if Spencer put this, or does it count if this person put this? And you'd be like, shut the hell up.
The teacher's not checking. That's up to you.
It is, but the thing is, you should, be considerate, and the same way that I wouldn't want somebody to mark. All right, tirade over. What the hell was that, Spencer? We gotta get Cool Bird in here, bro. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep living like this.
I'm nervous about Dr. Giraffe. I think Cool Bird is the only one who can take any number of hits from the Snorlax.
I don't know, man.
Heal Flarence, because it's just going to use Rest next turn anyway. Boy, this is super annoying, though.
Yeah. This is a stalemate of the century.
Maybe
So we've got
Stewie will do
9.
something.
Yeah. Maybe this will be the first time in the history of Steelman that it ever does something.
About as much as Swift. A little more, actually.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, that's why we don't use Steel Wing. I have an accuracy up, but if it swamps in Charizard, I'm not going to leave in Cool Bird. I don't want to waste it.
Mm-mm. How many PP does Snore have? Do we check? That's the confidence I like to see in the final battle of the game. 18 months in.
A shoulder shrug while chewing.
Spencer, it'd be quite poetic if this is how the game ended, is if we win this while you're eating cereal.
Or if we just do save states in like the next 2 or 3 streams, it's just this battle.
God. Oh, God. That's what everybody wants to see. That's what they all come here for. Us just steel winging a sleeping Snorlax to death. I think it ran out of snore, bro. It did?
I think so. We haven't lost any health.
It snored out? It had no more snores to give? I mean, it ran out of snores before it ran out of rests? That seems,
Well,
logical.
it used multiple snores per rest. I think Snore had 15 or so. So if we say it used 2 snores every rest, it probably has maybe 2 rests left.
So it's a
tops.
ratio of two snores to every rest. 2 in the snores,
That's my,
worth
my
1 in the
rough
rest.
assumption. Eagle-eyed chat viewers can probably put together a more statistically sound argument there.
Watch us Watch us get a comment that's like, actually, it did this. Okay, they had the benefit of hindsight.
No offense, Alex, but if we got a comment that wasn't you, I would be over the moon.
Yeah.
It's out of rests. It's out of rests.
We won.
Oh man.
Oh man,
We're in it
this
now,
is
everyone.
Snorlax is in the weeds. He still has healing items, not to jinx anything, but he could hypothetically heal. Let's hope we can kill it before Amnesia becomes struggle. Bit by bit, bit by bit.
Maybe a drill peck, just to mix things up.
Dude, variety is the spice of life.
It really doesn't do a lot more damage.
No, not really.
I think it'll get
it
it to the red, though.
Oh.
Barely.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Spencer, if we win this, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump up.
Photo finish. What's gonna happen? Amnesia or struggle? Or are we gonna kill it with struggle or with our attacks? Steel Wing is gonna miss, so I'm actually gonna use drill peck from here out. Come on.
Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Do we waste another drill peck? Do we swift?
We swift. That's surefire hit chance. Our team doesn't need healing.
Oh my gosh. No way. No way.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh man.
I don't think we've never had a battle like that where we were just biding our time, just waiting for that thing to just die and kill itself.
Mhm.
You know how frustrating that must be of like red being like, are you kidding me? Freaking kidding me? Okay, now the real battle starts, Spencer. We thought that was just the preliminary round. Now's the real battle. So we gotta lock in, Spencer. So that cereal better be filled with all kinds of good vitamins and nutrients to get that brain function going.
So Cool Bird's defense stat actually is kind of cranked right now because Steel Wing increases defense sometimes. But Charizard's going to
But
use
if it uses a fire type,
one shot us. So we do have to swap and waste those. Strappers? Or
I think so.
Flarence can't use Earthquake because it's a flying type. Gotta use Strappers. That is a derpy Charizard, by the way.
That's a really derpy Charizard. That's a really derpy Charizard.
Okay.
I mean, Surf? Like what?
Fire Spin?
Nice. Can we attack when we're in Fire Spin? Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Fire Spin is very easy.
Spencer, was the strongest Pokemon we faced this entire game that stupid ass Snorlax?
The longest battle, maybe. I wouldn't say strongest.
You know that episode of the original Pokemon anime where it's the two Metapods fighting?
I can picture it. Though.
Visualize it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that was for us. That certainly, but was like a one-of-one battle. You gonna Parasong it? You thinking?
Do we risk Sing? It missed last time, so we have a statistically significant chance of hitting this time. Because Surf isn't going to kill it, and I'm worried that whatever it uses will kill us. If not next turn, then the turn following. Especially with Fire
hit it
Spin,
with Sing.
because if, yeah. Flamethrower.
Oh my. Can we take that? Can we? Oh my gosh, it's gonna hurt us with burn.
It was going to hit us with Fire Spin anyway. Now it's asleep.
Dang. What do we use? Who do we send in?
So Charizard is asleep, right?
It's a
What
flying
else
type as well,
Charizard
right?
is? Flying type. Do we want to flash while it's asleep, or do we come in swinging?
I think we just come in swinging.
I respect that.
Even though
Hit it
it
while
has
it's
been
out.
your strategy the entire time that has gotten us this far, so
I mean, it was our strategy that took 30 minutes on the Snorlax.
grain of salt.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
let's
still
freaking
asleep.
go. Oh, let's freaking go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my heavens.
Charizard's out. Charizard is out. Flappy Tap got 3,000 experience.
Woo boy. And still didn't level up. Great. Venusaur.
Oh, we're changing.
Ring,
to
ring, ring.
Venusaur.
Oh, so I think. Hang on, Spencer. I think we know who to get on the phone. Mr. President? Mr. President? Get me Clarence. Put Clarence on the phone. The red phone that's in the
Clarence
White
on
House
the line. It
doesn't go to the
dials-
CIA. It goes to Clarence. Clarence o'clock, bro. It's half. It's a quarter past Clarence.
Quarter past Clarence. Love
Doesn't
that.
it? Wait, Spencer. Doesn't the Venusaur use Sunny Day?
Yes.
That's a very neon green
Mm-hmm.
Venusaur.
It's
Also,
not- it's not
Flamewheel
pretty.
sucks.
Oh.
That was pretty good. Can we take a solar beam?
Snorlax's special defense is pretty high.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm seeing that MVP, option is swaying a little. It's swaying a little Central Florida. Holy smokes. It's also asleep. Snore. Are we going to do the same strategy with the Venusaur and Solar Beam? Because if we are...
Do we even need to heal anyone? I'm not gonna.
Are you going to heal Orlando? Orlando.
I mean,
Are you going to let
it's
Orlando
gonna bring him
die?
down to this much health. How many have
That's
we?
on
Have
you.
5
Hey,
hyper potions.
The strategy... Hey, we
I'm
have 5
saying
hyper potions
if
left.
Orlando falls, we get a free swap into whoever we want to take next. And okay, if it kills us, we swap in Cool Bird. We attack. No, it charges. We attack. It fires Solar Beam. If our attack was Fly, we hit it after Solar Beam hits.
But when do we get the wheat across?
Okay. So, we're gonna Hyper Potion Orlando Snorlax. Do-do-do-do. It's gonna hit us with a Solar Beam. We're going to swap next turn, which it is going to engage by charging Solar Beam. It's gonna outspeed though. Like if we swap into Cool Bird, it's gonna outspeed us. And it's gonna hit us. Wait, we swap and it charges, then yeah, it hits us on the next turn. There's a couple options we can do here, but It kind of depends on someone living. I think Flappy Taffy can take a solar beam.
You think so? Tech support just joined the chat, by the way.
Tech support, can Flappy Taffy take a solar beam on the chin? There's no sunny day. Flappy Taffy is the second highest special defense. It's actually 10 points lower than Orlando's. And Orlando took 140 damage. So 110 is less than 10% different from 120. So if it dealt 140 damage, it won't do more than 14 additional damage. So with the same roll that we were just hit with, Flappy Taffy would be left with 10 health.
Yes. It's tech support, is he right? Oh, okay.
We're gonna find out. It's charging. We can take this hit. What do we do once we're hit? Fire Punch is the obvious choice, but I don't think Fire Punch will kill it. We can Thunder Wave, which will allow us to outspeed, which will allow us to successfully swap into Cool Bird to engage a Fly Solar Beam block. Fly is super effective against Venusaur and gets stabbed, whereas Fire Punch doesn't.
Let's do it.
Thunder Wave. Come on, Flappy Tappy.
Come on, Flappy Tappy.
Braced! Yeah!
Oh my heavens, oh my goodness, oh my that MVP went right back.
Whew. MVP are my math skills. That's all I'll say. Now what? I didn't really expect that to work so well. Hyper Potion Flappy Tappy. See if we can get a Fire Punch while we're here.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, because I don't know if
Flappy
it's Tappy
Tappy.
again. I guess if it attacks with a grass type move, grass. I don't know if grass is special or physical though. A strong grass move might kill.
Like Razor Leaf.
Yeah, actually, Razor Leaf is really bad in this gen. I think we can swap in Cool Bird. If we think it's going to keep Solar Beam, I think we can swap in Cool
Then
Bird.
let's do the Gridlock. I like your Gridlock strategy.
Me too. Pokemon, Cool Bird, switch. All right, Venusaur, show your hand. There we go.
Of freaking course. No way. No way. No way. Ooh, sunny day. Uh-oh. Does that change the strategy?
Yep. Solar Beam doesn't have to charge anymore. That changed the strategy to hitting it with everything we've got. Did that 6 hours pay off? Can Cool Bird take a Solar Beam? Yeah, I have this check right here. Mind if I cash it at the bank?
Oh, Spencer, cash it at the bank, but do me a favor, make sure it's all pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, full dollars, anything that
After
goes
this battle,
jingle in the
we're
night.
gonna have full Sacagawea quarters, coins,
Oh.
dollar coins.
I
that
want the
we're
dollar
gonna
coins.
Beast on tonight.
Dude, I want the JFK 50-cent coins, bro.
Oh.
I want waiter, bring me one of every state. Waiter, bring me the territories as well.
For anyone just joining, we are eating coins.
Oh yeah, for the 5 viewers, there was an eating coins bit. There was an eating coins bit about an hour and 50 minutes ago. That's called a
Before the
callback, people. It's called a callback. Yeah.
The whole
It's a long
thing.
story. You had to be there. Just wait till it's on YouTube. You'll see it then.
Who do we send it for Blastoise? We probably could have healed Flappy Taffy. Dr. Giraffe
Who can take... I mean, can Dr. Giraffe take a hit?
to make a play?
Spencer, we need to really think this out, because this is, it's not over till the fat lady sings. The bank has your check, Spencer, but they're still processing it right now.
Yeah, they're processing.
And it can still come up void.
And if it's void,
your
then
check
we
can still
owe
bounce.
money to the bank. Our $27, they're going to take half of it.
Spencer, I can't go hungry tonight. So we need to think this out.
I think
We need to
that
think this out.
Flappy Taffy, because of its special defense stat, which has just been proven for taking a solar beam, can take one of anything Blastoise throws at us. So,
Okay, Flappy
if
Taffy.
we put in
Heal.
If we put in Flappy
Flappy.
Taffy, we spend that turn healing. And then I don't know if we can take two of whatever Blastoise has to throw at us. And I think we need Flappy Taffy to paralyze so that we can outspeed, so that our other Pokemon can actually get something done.
So Dr. Giraffe, but can Dr. Giraffe take hypothetically a Hydro Pump or whatever it's called? Hydro Pump?
Dr. Giraffe's stats are real low. Dr. Giraffe can stomp us to victory if he outspeeds.
Good. Okay. So we risk a
So-
stomp, but then we could be in a worse spot than before if we don't heal.
We, I think, need a sacrifice. A sacrificial Pokemon to throw in so that we can get our team ready to reliably take out this last Pokemon. I think if we drop in
Orlando?
Orlando,
Heal
hit with a
Orlando.
Hyper Potion, I don't think Orlando's going to die in one hit to anything Blastoise has. So if we heal and we can't make an attack, then we still have that one turn to heal whatever Pokemon we need to heal next.
Okay.
Let's go, Orlando. Oh, he's
Ooh, Blastoise.
danced.
On all fours.
I mean, that's how his cannons are going to work.
Wait. If the sunlight is still strong, wouldn't that weaken his attack? Does Sunny Day weaken water type moves?
It does weaken water type moves. That's a good point. Okay, so that should give us more odds to survive this. So we're going to heal Orlando, then we're going to heal Flappy Taffy, then Flappy Taffy to paralyze, Dr. Giraffe to stop.
Works for me. Blizzard.
Blizzard.
What does
Didn't see
Blizzard
that
do?
coming. A lot, but less than half. Nice.
That's good.
Okay.
Also asleep.
Hyper Potion, Flappy Taffy, which, because we're asleep, it means the freeze won't hit us, and will likely wake up the turn that we decide to attack. Rain Dance puts out Sunny Day. That also makes Blastoise stronger. That also makes
Strapperus.
Strapper
Perish
stronger.
Song. Perish
Back
Song.
pocket. Just
Spencer,
in
that's
case
how we won the
need
Elite
it.
Four. Spencer. Oh. Spencer, I'm on bundled up because there was a blizzard.
Just
Now
in
there's
case
a
we need
high tide.
I was really hoping for one more turn. Flaffy Taffy Take, a Rain Dance Surf.
Or a blizzard.
Thunderwave isn't perfectly accurate either. I think we're risking too much by using an item, so. Not even a crit.
I think we got a Perish Song. We got a Heal Strappers and Perish Song, bro.
Yep.
We need at least 3 Pokemon, right?
Yep.
Hypothetically take all the hits.
Nope. Hyper Potion Strappers, because we need to live for the turn that we use Perish Song. Thank you, Cool Bird. You died doing what you love. I don't know what that meant. I was hoping you'd jump in there with something that made logical
Oh,
sense.
died doing what he loved. Died
Like
doing what he loved.
Surfing
Taking it on the chin.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that works.
riding the wave that is this battle.
Now, Strappers,
Alright.
I think, resists water because it's a water ice type.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Now we just gotta ride it out. Okay, Spencer, how do we not oh, the rain stopped. How do we not fuck this up? Do we just heal Strappers? Do we revive somebody? Do we revive Orlando?
We can.
Can the good doctor take a healthy dose of surf? A little vitamin surf?
Yikes.
No,
I was really
we
hoping
cannot.
we could play around with Dr. Giraffe, but we cannot. Okay.
We gotta heal.
Well, I think Clarence, revive Orlando.
Clarence, revive Orlando.
Yeah.
I think we just gotta keep reviving, dude.
Revive Orlando, and then Strappers.
Because I think Spencer, I mean, if we put in Orlando, and then we use our last hyper potion on Orlando. Or do we put in Orlando,
Well,
and then we heal
Strappers
somebody else?
only took 94 health, so I think it can take another one.
So we put in
Orlando
Strappers.
will likely be able to also, but we
Do we
know
heal
that
Orlando?
Strappers can.
If Strappers dies, does the Parasong go away?
No.
That,
Yeah, so we can put Strappers in.
what was all that nodding
Heal
shit?
Orlando as like backup.
So the Parasong doesn't go away if Strappers dies.
That's correct. So we're still be in it. I'll heal him, but it will not go away. Whirlpool.
That's how it's going out, dude. That's how it's going out.
Not
That's
with a
how
bang,
it's going
but
out.
with a whimper.
Wow. Strappers was trapped? Yeah.
Trapped in the torment of
This
success.
W. trapped in this win.
No. W doesn't stand for Whirlpool today.
Yeah. You know what else Whirlpool has? It has an L. You can't spell Whirlpool without 2 big L's.
He ends with the L.
1732. Dub. Eat that
When
dub.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Nothing. $15.4. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Wow.
That was magical.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. It was like I said, I think the name sticks. One for the road. Wow. Let's see, did we win? Is it midnight? Did it just turn to tomorrow? I am.
It's still before 10. We have another 2 hours of credits is what I'm saying, Alex. So
Oh, okay, thank God. I was afraid. I was like, oh man, I gotta keep entertaining till the
we had some
new day rolls in.
some warm wishes in the chat, by the way. Noise, congrats.
Oh.
Thanks everyone. Glad you could be here with us.
Thank you.
For a
Zone Biscuit and
nerve-wracking fight
Enterdan.
against Red. Oh man.
There was a there was a point there in that Snorlax battle where I was like, oh no. I was like, this is worth the
there were
watch.
some
Thank
tight
you, Zone Biscuit.
situations there.
I was sweating bullets. Thank you. I like to think that we're worth the watch.
Come a long way.
Wow.
Though. That was good.
Come a long way since October of 2023. Wow. Though we did it all under one
changed.
presidency. A lot's changed.
But a lot stayed the same. Flarence's bad
did.
moves. Us taking
Clarence
Pokemon
never
that
got
we liked.
flamethrower. Wow.
Wow. Well,
So,
next week we're definitely
guess,
gonna have to
yeah.
do a very special stream to celebrate the events of tonight.
Yeah. I guess wow. Do we want to get one last look at the team and then just let them know what's coming next? Just one last good review of the squad.
Flarence, the Typhlosion,
Typhlosion.
from day one.
Who
We knew.
day one OG. Yeah, it was always Clarence.
Cool Bird.
Bird.
The Skarmory. 6 hours.
Hours.
That was an endeavor that
6
I will not
hours
soon
well
forget.
spent. No.
Dr. Giraffe.
Doc. Ooh, it just came up.
At our
Stop.
lowest moment, he came out and saved us. Brought us back.
Might have been a doctor of medicine, but therapeutic. Always uplifting our mood, Dr. Giraffe.
Flappy Taffy. Brother of Dr.
Good.
Giraffe. We met him back to back.
We did? Wow. Thank you, Con.
Iconic. Orlando Snorlax.
Orlando Snorlax, a very recent member of the squad. So
Special shout out to Yarnold, who couldn't make it, unfortunately. Yarnold got invested in a lot of business endeavors, so Yarnold is a
had to
busy
step away.
flower these days. Good for her. Strappers to Lapras.
Strap. I think that was the first Pokemon because that was the first one we agreed on.
Yeah.
Way ahead of
You
time.
see it in the title screen, so we're like,
That's
Lapras
Strappers.
is
That's
cool. How did we
Strappers in
get
the
that?
title.
And just so coincidentally, we were doing a stream on a Groundhog's Day, which happened to fall on the day that you have to be playing to catch a Lapras. So things worked out there. Shout out to Groundhogs.
Shout out to Groundhogs. Is that it? Is that the squad? Wow.
That's the team.
What a team.
And boy, what a team.
What a team. So, I liked your idea there, Spencer, of now that, I guess, October 17 to today, what's today? Today's the 14th of January. What's that?
15 months?
15.
I think
So
it's the
October.
gestation period
October,
of an
no.
elephant.
Wow, 15 months. 15 months. We could have had 2 kids if one was born like really early, or I guess like a month early. Wow. 15 months.
Don't check
I guess
the
we'll have to
on
do the
that,
math.
Chad.
Don't check. Oh wait, no, that does not check out. That does not check out.
32 streams, I think.
30. Yeah,
if you
man.
count the Christmas episode.
Dude, 30
34 if
something.
you
Does
count
that
both
include
of
the
Earth Day halves and
anniversary?
one stream. First 2.
Wow?
But that was straight, so I think it
That
counts
was.
as one.
We'll have to check how many hours of just. Yeah. So.
Wait a second.
I get. Can we check? Oh, we can check.
76 hours,
Wow.
37 minutes. Ooh, talk about a speed run. Is that a world record, Chad? I don't know if anyone's beat
I think
this.
it is a world record.
I don't think anyone has beat Pokemon Silver 1999 in less than 76 hours.
You know what's funny, Spencer? Is I also think that we broke the world record for the highest Pokédex in this game. Did you see that? 47? Dude, we literally caught them all, bro.
47 Pokemon? Like,
We
look,
caught them all.
You have a team of 6. So what? Most people probably get 10, 11 if they're really trying for it. But, ooh, look at this, everyone.
Dang, look at that. That is stacks.
Now
Look at the
that is a Pokemon.
dude. Look at those 5s of Pokemon that we've caught. Wow. And look at all the ones we've seen. Wow.
This would be a fun game. Going through our Pokédex and finding the Pokemon that we caught. And do you remember Oddish's name?
Amish.
Amish the Amish.
I'm kind of curious now. We can play this. Yeah. What's
Houdini.
Houdini?
Houdini the Drowsy.
I'm cool with this game. I like this game. We just
Lead
saw
pipes.
it. Lead
Yeah.
pipes. Yeah, because we just saw it.
How about this one?
Solaran. That was Solaran.
Solaran. I forgot that one.
Obviously, Yarnold.
Of course,
You know,
it's got to
big
be
ups.
Arnold.
Sudoku. Had to be. Oh, we got like 3 of them, don't we?
Yeah, second place.
Second
We
place.
have who was the one who won the competition for us? He had a cool name.
He did have a cool name. I remember he did have a cool name. All right, what was the pincer's name? Do you remember the pincer's name? Because I don't.
We caught a pincher, but we never nicknamed it because we didn't get to keep it because the bug catching contest.
We didn't
how it
get to keep the
works.
pincer?
We don't have a.
So we
pincer in our
owned the
box.
pincer, but we don't have the pincer.
We caught it.
That's
got it in the
nonsense.
Pokédex, and then had to release it. That's interesting.
Foolishness.
Short King.
Short King.
The
had to be.
legend. The OG.
OG Short King.
The OG Short King. Hoarders. What do we name the Vulpix?
We did have a Vulpix. I do not remember the name of the
Firefox,
Vulpix.
right?
Firefox? Was it Firefox?
I don't think
it
it was
Mozilla?
Firefox. Mozilla.
It was
It was
Mozilla. That's what it was.
Because it is a Firefox. You're so creative. Muscle.
Muscle.
I was from a trade. Giraffe.
The Good Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
The Good Doctor.
The Good Doctor. That's good. Bratwurst. Bratwurst and
Bratwurst.
hash, yeah. Mario.
Dot dot dot.
Shucky. That was named for us. Just
Shucky.
like muscle.
Oh. Shell off.
Shell off. That's the one.
What was the That was a recent one. What was the Corsola?
We just got the Corsola.
We did just get the Corsola.
Cursula? Something along those. It sounded like Corsola. I'll go with
I'll take it.
Cursula. Chin Chow.
We just caught that.
Anyone in
What
chat
did we name it?
know the name of the Chin Chow we caught?
Like 2 hours ago.
What? 2 hours, 15 minutes ago?
I don't even think I remember it. Oh, I remember it. It was Cation.
Yes, Cation the Chin Chow. I completely forgot. I'm glad you knew that one. Oh, we actually have all the evolutions in here. That's cool.
Oh, we've seen them all? Oh, nice.
Which one, if we ever got that Eevee, which one would we have gone with?
Ooh. Probably Umbreon.
I'm thinking
Because it
Umbreon
would have been.
also. Yeah.
Yeah, because Espeon, Dr. Giraffe, but then Umbreon could have, Shadow Ball, but then Dr. Giraffe could have had more Psychic type moves and maybe another, like, I don't know, Flash or, like, Thunderbolt or something.
Umbreon would have been cool. Horsey. These we actually cut independently. We have Cereal and
Cereal.
Dumbfan.
Dumbfan was good. Vinola and Coolbird.
Umbreon is so good on this game. I see what you did there, tech support. Instead of in this game. M Darkness.
M Darkness. The
Can we-
goat. Is it show? Where is it?
Murkrow Darkness. It has his
M
full name
Darkness.
right there in the
So
Pokédex.
funny. Full legal name. Dang, government name in the bio. It's crazy.
Can we print?
No, Spencer, don't. The printer, it's still in my stomach, remember?
Oh,
The printer
goodness.
from
Oh, we might have to.
Never got it out.
Alex,
It never
do we have to call it
digested.
here to deal
We
with
have
this
to let
printer
it go.
issue. I can't get out of this. I think it's
Okay.
jammed.
I think that's. Well, chat, we've enjoyed the time in Silver, and whilst yes, our journey through the Johto region has bittersweetly come to an end, we will, Spencer, would you care to share this coming week or maybe 2 weeks? I don't want to jump the gun.
Do we want to share the next game, or do we want to share the next stream?
Ooh, let's do stream, and then the next stream, we tease the game the entire time. So then at the
Chat's
end, it's a
asking
big.
now. Are we gonna tease it from right now?
Okay, how about we can describe it now, but when you edit this video, can you like bleep it or something, or like we put like our hands in front of our mouth or something?
Okay. No, this
So
is yeah.
they have to watch.
So this is gonna be a stream exclusive. I'm gonna cut this out.
Wow, I'm so excited for that, Spencer. That's going to be so much fun when we play that game. And do
I'm
you want to
looking
share
forward
what we're doing, what our next stream is?
Next
before
week,
we go?
we're gonna have a look back on the Johto region, on the whole a season 1 finale, so to speak. It'll be kind of similar to the 1-year anniversary special. So we're gonna talk about not just our favorite moments, but going a step further, a real deep dive into the Johto region. What really made it shine? I mean, we are Johto Boy after all, so we may
Johto
as well
Boy.
live up to the name.
Might as well. So we will see you there. We'll release the date. More Showdown, please.
We'll play
Waiter,
more Pokemon
waiter.
Showdown. That was a lot of fun.
We'll get more Pokemon Showdown. That was good.
More Pokemon Showdown.
chat.
Stream after that, or we'll probably be back in a.
Well, it's hey, there's we got.
Yeah,
Spencer,
we're
we got
gonna
lots in
keep things
Hey,
up
we
in
got-
the air after that, but
Yeah.
we will definitely make sure it's known when the first episode of season 2 is going to be kicking off. But
yeah.
we have some fun stuff planned for the next couple streams
We do.
in the little intermission. So stick around every 2 weeks. Still adhering to that, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Cool. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in the recap retrospective video.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Oh, happy Tuesday.
I'm so stressed